Hello, Pisces. So this is for the second half of January, and I hear divine timing is at play when it comes to your love life. Um, I hear dancing to the strings of your heart. So I just feel like strings. You could have felt that in a past connection you were led on by someone. You could have been attached to a Leo or been in a connection with a Leo, and it took a lot of strength for you to walk away. Um, you could have been attached to someone. I keep saying attached. So attachment is not connection. Um, you could have felt played. You could have been with somebody who was a player or could have used mind games to manipulate you or to control you or to keep you in this runner chaser mode. Okay? So it could have been like they wanted you to feed their ego. Or you could have felt like they kept you on hold or on pause or led you on to feed their ego. Or maybe this person felt like you could have been doing this to them. The upper hand. Yeah, this is a wish that wasn't fulfilled. And things that could have been very, very stagnant. I hear in and out. And I do get this runner chaser vibe. Like it could have been 1 minute you could have been chasing them, and then as soon as you would give up, then they would chase you. It's like a runner chaser vibe that you both could have had going on with one another. And I hear playing hard to get. So at times you would play hard to get, and then at times they would play hard to get. Either way, it just seems like a connection that kept going in circles, like never ending. And someone had to break free from this connection. You could have also been connected to a fire sign. Yeah, but you closed your heart off to this person. Okay? So you broke free from this connection and you closed your heart off. And it looks like now you're in a state of protecting your heart. You could have also spent some time in isolation after this connection, contemplating on your next move or looking over like the details in this connection. I hear time well spent. So you spent a good enough time in isolation going over this connection and seeing, I hear, what it brought you. So it could have been you weighing the pros and cons of this connection and realizing that, or trying to figure out if this connection's even worth your time anymore. And I see a period of healing. So maybe you are spending time near the water. You might be spending time in a lot of prayer, a lot of meditation, trying to growth. You're going through a period of growth, wondering what's worth your time and what's not worth your time, wondering why you keep getting caught in these connections that don't really bring you any true fulfillment. You're also detaching from someone from your past. So you're being more guarded towards your heart and you're detaching from someone in your past. And you're focusing on your money and you're focusing on nurturing yourself. Yeah. More focused on your money. Advancement, I hear. Career advancement. Yeah. So you're starting to realize, like, a situation I hear is overplayed or played out. You feel like this situation is just played out and it's not getting anywhere. It's too stagnant for you. I hear bad memories. So maybe you had bad memories with somebody from your past. And you realize that you no longer want a brand new beginning in something. At the current moment, there is no communication between you and a cross watcher. And you're no longer working on this connection. Because they kept you in a never-ending cycle. I hear, yeah, things just kept going round and round. It's like on a goose chase that wasn't going anywhere. And the secret is also, like, your cross watcher can be going through a period of depression, but trying to avoid confrontation with you. All right, so things could have been very confrontational in the past, and it looks like a cross watcher that you could have been also with a Cancer, but they could be going through a period of depression. So it's like you both are in your corners. You both are in your separate corners, and they're trying to avoid confrontation with you. They can also be in a deep meditative state where they're trying to think about their goals and future, but it looks like they do want to reach out to you or contemplating reaching out to you. But this, I don't like this. This looks like confrontation. Or the last time that you communicated with this person, it could have brought a lot of confrontation and drama. And this person is not in their power. Things could be very, very, I hear self-centered. Things are not really going good or looking up for them in their world right now. I feel like they're having a hard time keeping balance in their world. Okay? And they're not thinking clearly. Or unbalanced communication. But it looks like this is the ending. I hear out of your control. So things could have been, yeah. This looks like an ending that was out of your control. Okay, so you could have been trying to avoid this ending, or they could have been trying to avoid this ending, but it's out of their control. Somebody is still trying to hold on, but it's out of both of your control, it looks like. Let's see. What's coming towards Pisces? I hear having to let go because it was no longer fostering growth. Like this person had potential, but it looks like they did not meet their full potential. Because I hear strings attached. They probably had things in the background that was affecting their growth. And for that, it was stunting the growth in the relationship. And this is what could have caused a death. They could have been operating from, I hear defensive. They were very defensive. They're operating from their ego and not from a place of love. I hear confusion. Maybe you were confused of why things were going the way that they were. Ooh, yeah. And this could have left you broken, okay? Not only that, if it says the distorted feminine, I just feel like the person was just way too guarded. Everyone has feminine and masculine energy, and that's what keeps things balanced. If someone has a distorted feminine energy, it just means like there was no softness in this person. They weren't connected to their heart. And if you're disconnected from your heart, you do not operate from a place of love. You operate from a place of ego and fear. And this is why you two weren't aligned anymore, okay? I hear that's the way the cookie crumbles. So it's basically a situation that was just out of your hand or out of your reach. Yeah. And now you're focused on your life purpose. And this could be, your life purpose could be connected to like love and light, shedding love and light to the world in some type of way, or maybe healing. Maybe you heal energy. You're an energy healer. Maybe you're healing your energy right now through your life purpose. Or your life purpose is to spread love to the world. Let me see. What are you doing? Yeah. So you can be a spiritual teacher. If you're not a spiritual teacher, you can be a teacher. Shed light to your students. And then it says heart's desires. So right now it just looks like, since you've been disconnected from this mate, it looks like you've been focusing on your heart's desires and going for what you truly love. And Spirit wants you to know that you are on the right path. Some of you also can be focusing on books. Maybe you write books. Maybe you write romantic stories. Maybe you're writing a book on helping people align to their life purpose. Either way, you have a powerful path. And you've become more spiritual. Maybe you're reading books about spirituality to open you up. But Spirit wants you to know that you are on the right path. I keep hearing divine light. Let me see. See, and this took a lot of strength. A lot of strength. I hear a lot of courage, determination. Like you're determined to meet your heart's desires. I hear crippling effect. If you would have continued to stay with this person, or if you would have continued at the rate that you were going, it could have caused a crippling effect. So just know that everything happens for a reason. You have become more stronger being separated from this person, it looks like. Ooh, this is beautiful. It also shows that, where is it? I seen this card. You're going through a career change, okay? So some of you guys could have just recently switched careers, or you're contemplating switching careers. Some of you guys can also be counselors. Maybe you advocate for some, whether it's youth, whether it's women, but you do counseling, and it shows that you are safe and you are protected. So that's another thing, like, have no fear. If you are on the verge of leaving a job or doing a career change, just know that you are protected. And it looks like you're going through changes. So if you're going through a spiritual change, like an awakening, you are awakening to your soul's truth. So it's natural that you are leaving things and people and places behind. For some of you, because I see somebody crying, maybe you're crying because there's so many changes taking place in your life and you feel as if you're not in control. And when you feel like that, it's basically like the changes that are happening are for your higher good. So if you feel like you're crying and you feel like you could have lost the love of your life or things are not going right, they actually are going right. Okay? So what they say, like, when it feels like it's the end, it's like your new life is just beginning. So I just feel like you are shedding the old programming, which means leaving people, places, and things behind in order for you to transform into the new, which is connected to your heart. So maybe you weren't acting in a place of your heart before. Maybe you were making choices based on fears or based on old programming, based on old beliefs or systematic beliefs that are no longer aligned with who you are, because now you're connected to the authentic part of you. Okay? So let's see, because I see like there's like a new love about to come your way. And they're more, let's see. Ooh. See? For many of you, you're going to release a past love, okay? So release your ex. It's basically like for all these changes that you're about to take place in your life, you're going to have to release an ex. Yeah, look at this. And it says, stay optimistic about your love life. And very, very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you. So maybe you're trying to release an ex, and then sometimes you go back and say, I don't know if I really should release them, if this is the right thing to do. Maybe you're going back and forth, and Spirit is trying to tell you to clearly decide, like, you are able to manifest whoever you want, like the characteristics or traits that you want in a person. I hear your heart's desires will be met. So maybe that's why you're fearful. Like you're trying to release a past love, but you're afraid, if I release them, will I be able to attract in what I truly want? And your fear could be holding you back from something that you're actually supposed to have. Okay? So don't fear. The love that you want, you can attract it in. Ooh, see? I don't know if this is past energy or if this is current energy, okay? If it's past energy, it looked like you had a choice. Are you going to keep holding on and fighting for someone who loves out of their ego? Or are you going to set them free and manifest someone who is more aligned with you? Because this shows it is safe for you to love. So it's like open up your heart so that you can receive the highest love. So I feel like some of you could be here. Okay? And the beautiful thing is, this is a romance of a lifetime. So maybe you already released a past love. And it says, because this says getting to know each other. So you had to release and get rid of someone in your past, which could have broke your heart, but now getting to know someone. And this has potential to be the love of a lifetime. This one looks like they're more aligned with your path. I don't know if you still have energy or you're still grieving the loss of an ex. I hear infidelity. Maybe they could have been a cheater. They could have been a liar, or no matter how much you guys would try to work things out, as soon as you guys would get close, things would just break apart and you had to break free from that cycle. It could have been like a toxic karmic cycle that you kept repeating. And now you have gotten the chance to set it free, and there's a new love here. All right. So let's see about this new love. Let's see. Ooh. So this is going to be balance. This also shows like the divine feminine, the sacred woman. All right. So I'm going to continue on with the extended to find out about this new love. I send you tons of love and light.